How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Staying Focused for Jesus. We got another video for you. We got some more evidence. I told you that I was going to present more and more and more and more and more and more and more overwhelming evidence that the original Hebrew Israelites, they were a people of color, what we call black. They were black. They are not who they are portrayed as today. And as the days go by, it seems that God continues to reveal more evidence proving it. So Egypt announces discovery at a 4,400-year-old tomb. And this was posted, at least here, December 15, 2018. What do we have here? Let's go back. What do we have there? You're going to see some interesting things. Egypt on Saturday announced the discovery of a private tomb belonging to a senior official from the 5th dynasty of the pharaohs, which ruled roughly 4,400 years ago. Antiquities Minister Khalid al-Anani announced the find at the site of the tomb of Saqqara, just west of Cairo, which is also home to the famed Step Pyramid. He said the drawings on the tomb's wall were exceptionally well preserved. The drawings depicted the official and his family, he added. So this official's family was depicted on the walls and everything. So if they were depicting themselves, then that would mean that they would paint themselves as they saw themselves as they were, which is why you see paint on a lot of the pictures, the images and stuff. And some of them, they don't have paint because the paint came off. Now, they could have kept it just the way it was, but they wanted to make sure that they put paint on these statues and these paintings to depict themselves. The tomb also contained a total of 45 statues carved into rock. Again, they depict the official and his family. In recent years, Egypt has heavily promoted new archaeological finds to the international media and diplomats in the hope of attracting more tourists to the country. The vital tourism sector has suffered from years of political turmoil and violence that followed a 2011 uprising that toppled autocrat Hosni Mubarak. So that was a short article. Now let's get to the video. Let's go to the video and let's see what's up. So already we see what we would call a man of color. Its hidden location might explain why it never fell into the hands of looters. I wonder who kept it hidden. This whole time. And as you see, it's what we call people of color or black people.
During our excavations, we left the last layer of debris. When we took it 2 days ago, we found 5 new sealed shafts. It explains a lot. Why didn't we find any objects for this guy? It means that his objects should be in those shafts. How about his burial chamber? It should be in a shaft. How about his treasures, his objects, his statues, his...
So once again, you see the hieroglyphs, you see the paintings, and you see they are all what we call people of color. So what is the whole point? Joseph was in Egypt. He was in a position of power and authority in Egypt. So he had to pass for an Egyptian on a skin complexion level. Because if he didn't, then it wouldn't have worked when his family came. If the Egyptians were what we call black, and then Joseph was white, and then his brothers, who let's say they were white too, they came to get the food, then he would have stuck out. Joseph was mistaken for a Egyptian. Moses was mistaken for an Egyptian. Go read the miracle, the wonder that God gave to Moses to do in regards to his hand. The Apostle Paul was mistaken for an Egyptian. I know somebody will make probably an ignorant statement, and I understand. Well, Paul was a Roman citizen. Well, you must go back into history and see who the ancient Romans were. Moses grew up in the Pharaoh's household, who we can prove were people of color. We see it right now. So for Moses to grow up in the Pharaoh's household, if Moses was white, then Moses would have stuck out like a sore thumb. He would have stuck out.
Finally, furniture, stuff like this should be in the shaft.
After 4,400 years in the dark, the contents of this ancient tomb are brought to light. Egyptian archaeologists discovered a well-preserved tomb south of Cairo on Saturday. The tomb, which was untouched and unlooted, was discovered in a buried ridge at an ancient necropolis.
We found 2 levels, like this. The upper level we found 18 niches with 24 statues. In the lower level we found 26 niches with 31 statues.
The walls of the tomb, which measures 10 meters long and 3 meters high, are adorned with hieroglyphs, statues of pharaohs, and scenes depicting daily life. Observers say the site is exceptional in its near-perfect condition. The tomb belongs to a high priest who served during the reign of King Nefer-ir-Kara, the 3rd king of the 5th dynasty of the Old Kingdom.
This guy Wahdi, he mentioned the name of his mother almost everywhere here. The name of his mother, Mirit Min. It means the lover of the god Min, the god of fertility in ancient time. How about his wife? His wife named Weret Betah, the greatest of the god Betah.
5 shafts were found inside the tomb. Though one was unsealed with nothing inside, the other 4 are sealed. Archaeologists say they expect to discover Wati's coffin and his belongings inside of them, including daily objects, furniture, and treasure. And authorities say more is sure to come. The tomb was found in a ridge that has been only partially discovered. In January, archaeologists will excavate the site further, hoping to uncover more historical treasures.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If it was edifying to you, be sure to do your part and share it on all your social media outlets, websites, and forums. Your help is greatly appreciated to help fight this war and reach lost souls. Don't forget to like, dislike, and/or subscribe. Be sure to also check out our website, stayingfocusedforjesus.life. And make sure you check out that resource section, which has a lot of videos that I share and some other stuff, books, documents, PDF, websites, many things, and it's growing daily as I add to it. Also follow us on Facebook for even more content. Staying Focused for Jesus on Facebook.
'cause you say I am rich and increased with goods and am need of nothing. And no, you are wretched and miserable, poor, blind and naked. So then because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, Jesus said that he would spit you out of his mouth. Stop playing church. We become something else, something worse, something more like the world. Where is the church? We become something else, neither hot nor cold, but lukewarm, lukewarm church. Jesus said, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that you may be rich, clothed in white raiment to hide the shame of your nakedness. So then because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, Jesus said that he would spit you out of his mouth. Stop playing church. We become something else, something worse, something more like the world. Where is the church? We become something else, neither hot nor cold, but lukewarm, lukewarm church. You say you a Christian, living like a child of hell. You a Christian, go to church, say the sinner's prayer. You a Christian, stay getting high, getting throwed, yeah. Monday through Saturday, anything go, yeah. Caught up in the world and left your first love. Jesus died in your place, he shed his precious blood, but you gotta be seen, pastor, apostle. Wake up, church, time to go and preach the gospel.